Hey, what's up? This is Chosen, and this is going to be a huge shard opening, completing the summoning event in one shot, so let's get into it. Alrighty, so after my last shard pulling video, I'm kind of scared to do one of these because my pulls were really bad last time, so hopefully this one goes better and you'll get to see my live reaction. So yeah, if we pull up the summoning event, this is kind of how it's breaking down. They gave us a big one. The last one maxed out in like 1,500. So this is the bigger version of the summoning event, taking 2,500, points to max out. Then you get points distributed like this. So I'm going to open up my 12 void shards that I have and my sacred shard that I have. And then I'm going to fill out the event with 28 ancient shards. And that'll get me to complete the event. So it'll be, this summoning will be 28 ancient shards, 12 void shards, and a sacred shard. So hopefully it goes well. And I'm right now the plan is to kind of blend summoning 10 at a time and summoning 1 at a time. So, all right, come on. Let's have something go well. First, I'm going to do the 28 Ancients. So, let's start out with 10. I've never summoned 10 of these before, so here we go. Come on. Okay, so pretty bad. We did get an epic, but it's Phoenix. It's one that I already have. Grappler is kind of an intro. Clan Boss, rare. Eris is a decent rare, but you can max her out from the campaign. Houndspawn, Muckstalker are terrible drops. So yeah, Phoenix is gonna be kind of the epic that I got out of that, but all in all, kind of underwhelming. Oh, and now we get the Epic Ascension pack offered to us for Phoenix. Okay. Alright. Summon times 10. Round 2. Here we go. Hey! Hey! Hey, we got a legendary. I'll take it. I'll take it. Alright. I don't care who it is. The way my summons have been, I'll take it. This was a good little pull here. We got Aethel. I'm actually close to being able to max out a second Aethel. I've got like 5 in my vault. And a Kale, which is solid. And then nothing super to write home about. But we got Lord Champfort. Here we go. Let's check him out here. Not one that I'm super familiar with. 15% chance of inflicting a critical. Okay. An AoE, decrease accuracy, and decrease attack. Okay. Attack on enemies and a 50 and a 50. Okay. So, pretty good for farming Minotaur. He's got AoE and decrease attack. The passive ability is place a shield buff on this champion for 2 turns. At the start of each turn, we'll place a 15% decreased speed debuff for 1 turn on whichever champion destroys the shield. Okay. So that's also a decent ability for the Minotaur. Ally HP in dungeons. Wow, okay. So yeah, I'll probably add him to my Minotaur grinding team. So I'm going to have to do a little bit more theory crafting on him. But yeah, seems decent. And hey, it's always good to get a legendary out of some blue shards. And now we get the legendary Ascension pack. Marketing 101. Good job, Polarium. Alright, so now we got to do 8 blue shards. So these ones I'm going to do 1 at a time. Kind of mix it up. We'll do a little bit times 10 and a little bit times 1. Okay. Ironclad is a duplicate for me. I'll kind of try to burn through him for you. He's a rare that removes debuffs. Hey, another Kale. Okay, I might be able to max out 2 Kales here, which is always worth doing for a good Magic Affinity Clan Boss team. Kale's a beast versus the Clan Boss, especially when you get him invested in. This is Pounder, so one that I've seen before. How many is that? This is the 4th one. 4. This is Bog Walker. Okay, that's 5. Diabolist is one that drops in the campaign. She's a turn meter booster, if I remember right. Oh, an increased speed. Oh, filter meter. Okay, yeah. So she's one that drops in the campaign, and so I already actually have a maxed out one of her, but An interesting kind of support hero, Diabolist. Alrighty, Conqueror. Oh, I kind of lost track. I should have looked before. How about we just go till we get an epic? How's that sound? Probably be 30 shards. Now that I say that. Oh man, come on, Hellfang. Because, oh jeez, man, the Muckstalkers. That's already 2 I've gotten today, I think. I get him so much. Tenacial. Decreased D. Increased heals all. That's a pretty good ability on a 3-turn cooldown. Yeah, that's pretty good. Wow. So he'd be a decent support for Minotaur grinding as well. I lost track. I was supposed to do 8, but you know, hopefully I'm gonna be close here. Wretch, okay, so he's a good he's got like an HP burn, so he's good for like an introductory clan boss character. And why am I not getting epics? This is crazy. 1 epic and 30 shards, but I did get a legendary. This is Guardian. I said I would go till I got an epic, and I jinxed myself, didn't I? Okay, but I'm not gonna go more than a couple more. I want to stay as true to the intro as I can. This Pounder again. Oh my goodness, we're just not gonna get an epic out of a blue. Gladiator. Gladiator, or no, Guardian. They look the same. They look really similar. This is brutal. Arcanist. I don't want to give up. I said I would go till I got an epic, but what if I burn through 40 ancient shards? Gilek, he's a starter champion. He'll be an upgrade for my current Gilek, so I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna get caught in the gambling mentality. I had a plan. I'm gonna stick to it. All right. So, all right. That was kind of crazy. That was what, like 35 ancient shards, something like that, and I got 1 epic. But I did get a legendary, so I can't complain too much. And I'm gonna be 3 crafting about throwing him in my Minotaur team. So, all right, that went pretty good. I'll take it. Let's go with the voids. Hey, there we go. We made up for it. Here's an epic. Sylar. Attack all enemies. Attack all enemies. So, pretty good AoE. Decrease accuracy. 30% decrease speed. Decreases the turn meter. Okay. Get that to a 4-turn cooldown. That would be okay for Minotaur as well. And certain dungeons. Yeah. Decrease. Okay. So Sylar is a decent one. Ooh, Bellower. Okay, this is a really good pull. Normally, this is one you'd be really excited about because Bellower is actually a really end game campaign farmer, and he's got lots of AoE, so he's pretty good for, you know, just in general. It can be decent in the arena and decent in a few dungeons, like the Spider Dungeon, to be exact, for sure. So yeah, he's basically lots of AoE, and each one's got kind of a special ability attached to it. So Bellower is definitely a good pull. Now, let me kind of look here. Okay, I'm trying to figure out if I should do ×10 or ×1. You guys told me in the comments to go ×10, and you swear the pulls are better. And I did get a legendary from the ×10, so... Oh, wait, can I not ×10 this? Oh, I was ready to pull the trigger. I was going to go ×10, and I can't. I can't even ×10 a Void Shard. Okay. I was psyching myself up to do a ×10 and pull the trigger, but it was all for naught. Doom Screech, huh? Okay. So he's a shielder, another shield, decrease accuracy. Okay. Decent void shard pull there. Chevalier is a kind of an underwhelming one for a void rare, and I already have him. Veteran. Like what enemy 2 times, 35% chance of decrease attack. Ooh, that's really good. That's a good boss ability. On all allies for 3 turns. Wow. Oh, if the target is killed. Okay, I was gonna be like, that's super broken. Okay. If the target is killed, that's not that great of an ability now. Attack all enemies, 50% chance of placing a block buffs. Debuff. Okay. Speed in dungeons, it's a good pull there. Pretty decent one to have in your arsenal. Malbranche. Attack 1 enemy. Interesting. On this champion. Interesting. Okay. I can't tell if that's viable or just trash. I'd have to really kind of dive in and look more into that. Marquise is one that I hear is decent. I haven't gone super in-depth on him yet. That's good. Decrease speed debuff for how many turns? If the hit is critical, because that can be good. I don't know how many turns that is. Counterattack buff on this champion. Okay, so that's pretty good. Attack all enemies, 35. Sleep is interesting. Okay. I can see why some people think Marquise is decent. I could play around with him for a little bit. Seducer. Attack one enemy, 30% chance. Sleep. Attack all enemies. That's a good ability on a 3-turn cooldown. And a block debuffs. What's the difference here? Increase defense on 2 turns. Oh, and block debuffs for 2 turns. Okay. All allies, places of block. Oh, only available. Ooh, okay. Give me just give me a legendary. How about that? Daywalker. Okay. So that's a decent dungeon ability. All allies. Block debuffs. Removes all debuffs from this champion. Interesting. Revives this champion with 30% HP and attacks. Huh. He'd be kind of decent for the Minotaur as well. Air Blaster. I believe I have this one already. I mean, 25% chance. Okay. She's more of a... Okay. It'd be kind of hard to get used. She's a very specific role type healer. Or hero. Not healer. Retainer. Isn't he one I hear is decent? Decreased defense. That's a decent ability for dungeons. Ooh. That is a good ability to have on a 3-turn cooldown. Yeah, that's pretty decent. Oh, wow. If you can get that to a 4-turn cooldown. Yeah, okay. Retainer's a decent one. Legendary. Ah. Another Marquise. Okay, I already went over him. Alright. Moment of truth. Sacred Shard. Last time I got Shaman. Don't give me Shaman or Joe. Or, who's the other one that you get as a guaranteed as a new player? Jotun. Not Jotun. I can't even think of it. Something like that. Here we go. I don't want to look. Thanassel. Isn't he a pretty good one? Enemy with a 50%. 60% increased debuff defense buff on all allies. Heals all allies, but that's a really good ability. Yeah, okay. That's really good. Get that to a 3-turn cooldown. Attack all enemies. Decrease the duration of all enemy buffs by 1 turn. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is a really good ability to have on a 3-turn cooldown. 25% of this champion's HP. Increased defense for 2 turns. Yeah, Thanassel is incredible. I may be putting him to 60 and adding him to a few dungeon teams and maybe even a... Yeah, so I'll have to really dig into him, but okay. Alright. Well, let's see if we completed the event. We should have. Yep, there it is. Alrighty, so final thoughts. You know, I can't be too disappointed because I did get a legendary. I got a new legendary to dive into and build around and theory craft with. So that's what I'll be spending all this energy and stuff on, is leveling up my Lord Champ Fort. Let me know down in the comments if you have had him before, if you have any input on, you know, something I can read to help me out with, you know, anything you've experienced. And yeah. So I hope you had a good summoning event. Let me know your good pulls or if it went bad for you and all that. So as always, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.